Peace, y'all. I hope everyone's doing well today. I really do. Hete poo. So let's get some messages. Before I start, I want to give some downloads. So the first download I got is be careful because, you don't have to be, you protected. But there is a plan to bring, that someone's plotting to bring someone else to you. So don't tell them nothing. You can befriend this person if you like. Let me see the energy of this person. This person is going to be nervous, wanting to meet you. So, I do see like this new person that they're sending. Who is this new person, Spirit? Someone under judgment. Someone under judgment. They're under judgment, and they're going to be under judgment when they do it. So, yeah. If they come, they're going to be disguised as an emperor. They're going to look like more than what they are. I just heard the word intrusive. So look out for that person. I'm seeing here that they're under judgment as they're thinking about it. This is a person who is going to be careful. Like, they're going to try to be careful about everything they say. This is a person, they lie. Everything they say out their mouth is a lie. So this is a person who's nervous to meet you because they see that you're very powerful. They see that you're healed. They see that you're divinely protected. This is a person who has to watch their back every second. Okay. This is a person who could be going through a lot. So, this is a person who could be, is watching you. They're watching you constantly. And again, 2 judgment cards. Definitely, what I'm also getting is this is an emperor, a father, or a fire sign doing this, setting this up. This is a person who's under judgment as they're doing it. So yeah, look out for that. Also, another download that I'm getting is that the tree that you go to, keep going to that tree. Give it love. The tree needs your love and affection because there have been people cursing the tree that you've gone to. And what it's saying is that the tree's energy is heavy right now and it needs cleansing. Also, the tree that is experiencing the pain from the curse is saying that energy is going to be reversing. So yes, the tree is going through a lot of stress, but there will be justice. So what I'm seeing here is like the pain that the tree is currently feeling due to continuous curse work being done on the tree. I'm seeing here that this is someone who's currently going through that pain that it tried to inflict on the tree. So whatever work they did in the past is currently going back to them. This is like a reverse. Like what I'm seeing here is like it's reversing. So it could have been, someone who paid a woman to do this. Definitely worked up against you because they know like you were connected to the tree. So, someone's mad about it. Okay. So, that's another thing. Definitely a tree involved. So, keep bringing that tree love because again, even though it sounds weird, the earth breathes, the earth loves you, and God placed this earth here for us to enjoy it. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people that are stuck in chaos and negativity. I'm just seeing here that the tree will be healing. So whatever pain that they inflicted on the tree is going back to the person that inflicted it. Is that all the downloads? So we got a man here. Another download I got is be careful of what you are being offered. So let's just say someone is wanting to give you an opportunity. The opportunity may sound like good. It may sound like good opportunity, but even the person that's giving this opportunity is under judgment for leading people in a path of like downhill, like bringing people downhill. So what I'm seeing here is, it's like a continued cycle of someone being in a whirlwind of fire is what I heard. Okay. Being spiritually disconnected. What I'm also seeing here is like maybe you could be learning some things, you know, whatever you're doing. You could be getting a new tattoo. Be careful, chosen, of getting tattoos or where you're getting the tattoos at, because you don't want any issues. You know, you want to make sure that their needles and things are clean and all of that. Just be careful. I'm also seeing here there could be an ending to an earth sign man for orchestrating some things. This is a person who could be going through, I just heard humility. These, you know, be careful, because whatever you're putting out here is going back to you. So Most High God, give me some messages. What do you want the chosen to know, or just anybody who may need assistance? The be careful of what you're signing. Be careful of what, like, I don't know if it's retrograde. I don't think it is. I don't know, but with that said, be careful of what you're signing. Be careful of what you are agreeing to, because I feel like there are people, I don't know, like the levels of certain things or whatever, but you know, there could have been people that weren't in certain things as much. And in order for you to like be really, really like gain a lot of like authority or something, or like control or something, then you're going to have to do more or be more involved or whatever. So it's just, you know, you got to do a lot of toxic things or whatever. Because, you know, what I realize is like someone wasn't that involved in what they're involved in right now. They may have like signed something, but it's levels to it. You can only go so far through the level that you're on or something like that. So you gotta, you know, be careful what you're getting involved in, what you're signing or whatever. Because I was looking at Drewski. And he was having somebody sign a contract, and the way that he was looking, it was like you don't know what you just did. And so, yeah, that was kind of scary to me. But anyway, let's see what the Most High God is wanting to say. So, Most High God, give me a message. What do we need to know? What do you want the chosen and just anybody to know? So, let me see. So what I'm seeing here is that someone's been silent for too long. Someone's been overthinking a lot. Someone's needing to make decisions, and they're aware of this. I'm seeing here, this is a person that could be taking notes, and everything that you're saying is causing them to be like overwhelmed in some ways, and they're trying to align themselves as much as they can. I'm also seeing here that this person goes to the bathroom a lot. Why am I seeing that? Or maybe they need to take a laxative or something. I'm also seeing here, clarify the devil. So there is someone really obsessed. This is someone who is very obsessed. They want to come talk to you. They want to say some things to you. They want to connect with you. Secretly, this is a person wanting to balance out issues with you, but they are connected to like people who are like drama filled. This is a person who could be drinking a lot, going through a lot, and they could be consumed in a lot of negativity. It's a lot that they've got themselves into. They're dealing with a lot of people. I'm also seeing here that there could be someone who could be heartbroken, going through a lot of sadness at this time, trying to emotionally keep it together. And look out for a earth sign who has been very, very hurtful behind the scenes. This is a person who lied or assisted in a lie. This is a person who doesn't have your back. They could have betrayed you. They could have caused issues for you. I'm seeing here that they could be having a lot of stomach pain. They could be having a lot of regrets. They could be cold. They could be feeling like, what am I doing? What the hell did I get myself into? You know, this is a person who wants to be a badass, being full of life, love, and possibilities. And they're trying to balance their energy through they're trying to balance their energy, but I feel like they're receiving karma. Like they entered into like a wrong door or something, and there could be like decisions that this person is needing to make, or decisions that they've already made that's causing them to go down a karmic wheel. So this is a person who watches you. They could have contacted you. They're trying to think like everything that you say. They're like, you know, this is a person that knows that they got involved in something that was toxic, something that they did not need to be involved in, and they're trying to act as if everything is fine. They could be wanting to offer you something, offer you love. Definitely getting someone of the Empress energy. Maybe you could be a mother. I see that you're free. You're in a space of freedom. You're just taking new opportunities, okay? And I'm also seeing here that you're set on what you want. You're set on where you are with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman. I feel like God is Oh, okay. So God has shifted your foundation. So whatever like chaos I see, like there is like someone trying to end your happiness or your peace or something like that. What I'm seeing here is like the divine is watching these people. So with the Hierophant, there are tower moments happening for people who are causing like chaos in the background. I'm seeing here that there is I just heard the word revelation, but what I also heard is like huge tower moments that are happening for people who were causing chaos and confusion in your life. So these are people like I'm seeing that it could possibly be a death or something with someone. There's like a lot of arguing going on. Also, like maybe you're like the main topic too. So people could be talking about you a lot in the background or just, you know, causing confusion. Everyone needs to balance themselves. There needs to be healing because I do feel like there's a lot of pain and hurt that people are experiencing at this time. So I feel like when people leave from their, like, when they leave and like go home, they may be feeling like a very intense energy. It's hard to deal with what you do. Like if you've done things that you know you weren't supposed to do, you have to live with yourself. And so these are people in conflict with themselves and they're taking it out on other people. So what I'm seeing here is like whatever these people are going through, it's not going to stop your shine. It's not going to stop you from continuing on in your path. You know, there are people who want to keep you stuck, but what I'm seeing here is like this is an offer to keep you stuck. I don't see you taking that offer. Okay? Maybe some will. But then again, I see it's just like, nah, I'm good. Like you getting information, confirmation on what you should do, what you shouldn't. Okay, and yeah, you know the truth. You know the truth. If you don't, you will know. Like, be careful. Be careful of who you have around, who you're talking to. Because also what I'm getting here is like someone's trying to be like a smooth operator. They could be like asking someone, like they could be going in somebody's inbox or something. Like what I'm getting is like someone's going into someone's inbox. They're saying sweet nothings, definitely sweet nothings, and it's just like they're trying to like con or lure somebody into doing something. And you know, the person that they're talking to may feel like so happy for a moment because maybe they've not gotten the attention that they wanted, and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm seeing here like it's just not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Whatever it is, it's not a good idea. Spirit is like, continue to stay on your spiritual journey, but I feel like someone's feeling stuck. Someone's feeling stuck about saying yes about an opportunity. This is someone who's wanting someone to make a fast decision. Be careful with the decisions you're making, because whatever it is tied to something that is not going to work. It's not a good thing. It's not good. And someone could be mad about this. You know, they don't like you saying no. Someone could be mad, but this person who's trying to force somebody into something, they're gonna get karma for it. So we got the star card here. So God is like, continue to heal. Continue to heal, because someone could be feeling guilty about maybe saying yes to something. And you know, like, this is a person who may have been in need for some money or something. What Spirit is saying is like, walk away. Someone's walking away with pain. Like they're gonna be in pain, you know, walking away. So this is an Emperor. Emperor is connected to a woman, and this woman may have a child by this person. I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords, this woman is going to be betrayed by this man. Like, I don't like the energy. Okay, so we got the Five of Wands coming out in the reversal position. So what's this, Spirit? This is a man who's like trying to who's stuck on how to talk to somebody. They're wanting to continue a pattern with someone, but I'm seeing it ending. So this could be with a water sign or somebody. Something is ending. So with the King of Pentacles here in the Moon card, this is someone who's been doing a lot of like putting a lot of effort in the background. This person could possibly be sending people to stalk you or something like that. This person could be the one paying people to do shit. This is a person who could be listening to your every word. They could be wanting to befriend you. You know, they could be dealing with a lot of people, but the more and more they deal with these people, the more they want to close out cycles, because they're gaining clarity that, you know, whatever they're doing is just causing them more delays in their life and more setbacks. It's causing them to want to free themselves from something, because they feel like they've been into this for too long. And I just see, like, even like with the negative energy that has been sent towards you, whatever people have been throwing at you, I just see you still staying in alignment, standing in your truth, becoming your best self. The Empress, you know, you're becoming your best self, chosen. So we got the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. There are a lot of people tired. There are a lot of people heartbroken in their relationships, in their unions. These are people who want to balance out their unions. They're wanting to like make it better. You know, they're hoping that things get better. I'm getting like they're not feeling fulfilled because they're tied to something. And it's making them tired. So someone's wanting to offer you something. Someone's wanting to offer you money for something. What's the answer? You're not attaching yourself to that energy. I'm just seeing here like you're not doing it. And this is the fight. Like people are mad because you're not doing it. You don't want to be a part of it. And so energy I'm getting is like people only think they could be successful in toxicity, you know, but your success doesn't come from materialism. Your success comes from within. You know, this is what a lot of people have to realize. Like, you got to realize that your success does not come from material gain. You cannot be in competition with someone who knows thyself, who loves thyself. 339 on the dot, as I said that. You can't. It's no way you can be in competition with someone who's working on themselves and trying to become their best self. Everyone should be doing that. We all think that we're in competition with other people, which causes us to neglect ourselves because we're so much, we're racing, trying to like be jealous, trying to, cause delays for other people. But you've only caused delays for yourself because you're not working on yourself. You're leaving yourself behind, and this person is free. So I'm just seeing here, like, everything could be fine in your life. Everything is fine. So we got the death card here because you're always evolving. You're always evolving, and you're just always trying to become your best self. Okay? And so with the seven of cups here, clarify this. This is a man who wants to control your rhythm, your algorithm. This is a person who doesn't know how to walk away. This is a person who needs to lead and control. They're very sneaky, very conniving. You could be having people tied to you that are like real evil and you don't even know. But this person is currently going through a lot of stress because they're so focused on you, what you have going on, that they're causing delays in their own life. They're wasting time. And this is a person that needs to heal what they have going on. They need to heal their foundation. They need to heal their, do more self-love work because this person is never satisfied within self. There needs to be healing. And, what I'm seeing here is this person won't stop until you accept the offer. And you're not, let me see. So this person wants you to make a decision. They're like, are you going to do it? Yes or no? Be careful about how people come to you. They come as if they're acting acting out of love. But let's just say you slowed it down, right? And you was like, I'm a wait on it. I'm not going to make up my mind right now. When you do that, or let's just say you held yourself off from being intimate with someone. You I'm going to wait it off. See how they act. Let's just say you made this person wait for a long time or something like that. See how their attitude is when you decide to have boundaries for yourself. Because someone could show you true compassion and love, but deep down inside, they could be representing that devil energy. And Spirit is wanting you to realize, there's a balance that Spirit is wanting people to have. And I mean, this comes this is for everybody. This is for everybody, because there will be people asking you yo, you want to do this, you want to do that. You're going to have to take your time in receiving. So anyway, with that said, it's even for some people that accept the offers, they don't even know how to be evil. Because someone called me the other day and I was just like, yes, what do you want? They was trying, but they couldn't do it to me. They couldn't do it to me because I've been too good to that person. So even though they're doing shady things behind the scenes, they couldn't do that shit in my face because they know what you represent. They know that you've actually went out your way to do a lot of good things for them. And so it's some people who don't know how, but they're being forced to be evil, so, and it's by a fire sign. Anyway, with that said, hold it off. Be very careful about the offers that you are accepting. If you don't feel comfortable with saying yes, and someone is making you feel dang, hurry up, we waiting, what you gonna do? I would say hell no, because deep down there could be an illusion. And this is someone who's very toxic, coming off as if they're kind, but really they're not. They're wanting to like be intimate with you. They're wanting to like, this person who's really caught up in what they're doing. They're deep into this. They're deep into it. Be careful what you're saying yes to. Especially if it causes like what I'm seeing here, even your old friends are a part of this. And it's sad because these are people who you once said I love you to, who are just see my ancestor, who are it's what I realize is like you cannot be mad if anyone decides to go a way that they want to go, or you can't be mad because what I'm realizing is like that's just a part of the game. You can't be mad if like people sleeping with your ex and stuff like that. That's what they do. That's how they get down. That's how they live. That's what they're all about. That's what these people are all about. And so you can't get mad at it. Confirmation. You cannot get mad at it. So with the Six of Wands here, you do have like love. There are people who do love you, but there are people who love to hate you too. So people are caught into like, it's a situation where like they want to love you, but they like hate you. And they're mad because it's like, you don't want to be a part of this. You don't want to be with me. You don't want to do this. Like, if it comes with anger and desperation, and if it comes with toxicity, no. Someone's crying because of the decision they made. They're not feeling happy. They'll never grow here. Because with the Page of Cups, I'm getting that this is a young child, but a young person. This could be a young person. They're like telling this person what to do. They're running this person around like they don't have no freedom. And they have to act like everything is fine. Someone could be going through so much pain right now. It's a child. So with the Strength card here, like call back your strength and stay like, what I hear is like stand strong like a sycamore tree. Also pray for the tree that feels stuck in their own gravity. That's what I'm getting. Like a tree may feel like it's upside down right now. The tree that they put a curse on, that was the tree that you were bringing love to, the tree is feeling upside down. Like you have to pray over this tree. Even if you burn ancestor money for the tree and just bring it love, like do that. Because the trees are here for you to like. The tree is about love, peace, harmony. It's about growth. It's about, it's connected to Mother Earth. And for anyone to try to turn something so loving into toxicity, it just shows how deeply we are into it shows how deep someone is into their anger and jealousy and whatever's going on mentally with someone who would want to curse a tree, curse the earth, curse what God created. What that person is a part of. So we got the Judgment card here. Hold on, let me text this person. So with the Judgment here, it's like God watched this person do that. God watched that person do that the whole time. And what God is saying is like, the Most High God is saying is like, one day, you will be able to like know me. Like God is wanting people to have a closer relationship to the divine, to the Most High, because God is the healer, and there are people who need to learn how to heal because people are far gone. It's sad, it's painful. There needs to be healing. Let me ask, like, how do people, so Most High God, what if someone agreed to something, right? Like, what happens? Like, is there any way that this person can like free themselves, or like, like be more connected to you? Is there any way that, people who've made these choices, like, can they change their life for the better? So we got the Five of Pentacles and the Death card. I'm just seeing, like, what God is saying. God knows all and God sees all. God is watching everything. When people don't see what they're doing, the Justice card comes out. God is so disappointed in a lot of people and how they've been acting. Okay, so what God is saying, like, I feel like some people feel it's too late for them, but what the scripture in my head that just downloaded is, God created me a clean heart and renew me with the right spirit. So God is open to helping, or to renewing you, to making you new. So what I see is, like, it says the enemy wants people to believe that they're gone too far to come back. Confirmation. They've gone too far to come back. That they've done something unforgivable. This is spiritual deception. God's mercy is bigger than contracts, rituals, or past darkness. If someone truly wants to return to God, renounce what they've done and surrender their life, you can. That you can. So the Most High God can and will restore you. But there may be warfare that you're going to have to go through, okay? So it says, while the soul can be reclaimed and healed through the Most High, spiritual warfare is real. Deliverance, breaking soul ties, and prayer may be necessary, but none of this is stronger than the power of the Most High God. Renounce the contract verbally, spiritually, repent with sincerity, because even the people who are doing this hateful shit, they don't even want to do it. That's what I'm seeing. So even the people who are in power they're tired. Everyone's tired of this. So it's like, repent with sincerity. You can do the Psalms 51 prayer. You can call on the name of the Most High God. Whatever you serve, I'm with the Most High. That way I'm like higher. I'm like truly connected. But if you believe in Jesus or whoever you believe in, do what you do. But you got to pray for deliverance and protection. Seek righteous counsel or spiritual covering. The Most High is a God of redemption, not rejection. Okay. So the prodigal can return. The soul can be freed. There is also hope, even those who feel they've made irreversible decisions. And this like hurts my heart, because I don't want people to feel like they are not worthy. Like, I just want everyone to feel good enough. Even the people that have been in like a lot of toxicity. So, even though you may not feel, because the thing is, you don't want to separate anybody, because everyone wants to feel as if they're needed. Everyone wants to feel as if they're a part of something. So, what I'm seeing here is like, you don't have to like feel like you're left out. no one wants to feel like that. Because even when you say the chosen, like like I'm not going to say like, I'm going to say many are called, but few are chosen. If you not answer your call, then how can you be chosen? You are the one. You are the one for you. You are the one that God has birthed onto this earth.
Mommy, Trevor's not doing it. And Trevor has to eat.
Shh. So the Tower card came out. So with that, I'm going to clarify the Tower card. This is like people wanting to like come out of their this energy of toxicity.
Mommy, he's just looking on. He's taking forever, too.
Sorry about that. So anyway, with the Tower card, what it's saying is like there's a change, a shakeup that's trying to happen where God is wanting to wake up people and allow people to see things differently. But I feel like there is an issue because even with this Tower moment, there is someone who's holding on to financial gain. Like this is a person who feels as if they let go, they'll lose everything. They're afraid of what they may miss out on. They're afraid of not knowing what's going to happen next. But God is saying like you'll be winning. Like you'll be winning. You'll be okay. You'll have victory. This is you regaining your power back by repenting. Not sitting here and saying like I'm perfect. But we got the Five of Wands here with the Temperance card. Clarify the Five of Wands. People are going to have difficulty with this message because there's people hurting. So someone could be having an internal fight within themselves about this dramatic change that can happen in their life, but they because what God is saying is just like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. God is wanting you to free yourselves and take a new opportunity. But there's someone in fear. This is someone who is scared and needing to heal. They're battling within. They're battling in their friendships. They're stressed. They're just going through a lot of defeat energy. And the download that I just got is like, how when you come too far and you're holding on to something, it's just like you keep holding on to something because you fear the backlash. You fear what will happen next. You fear that if you don't keep going and doing this shit, excuse my language, if you fear, like this person is in fear for change because they fear what may happen. They fear the tower that is falling. They're unaware of what kind of tower is falling. What is the tower revealing? How will it be revealed? This is a person who's trying to control everything, but they're losing control as they try to control everything. So yeah, God is saying that there is opportunity for you, but you have to know it. You have to believe it. You have to receive it. You have to receive this opportunity. You have to denounce whatever contract you no longer want to be connected to. And secretly, I do feel like someone's making this decision because there is like snakes in the pool that want to pull you down into something, but there is choices that you have to make in order to release yourself from this, because someone's scared of what might be revealed if they let go. They're scared. But why don't you pray and like how I do my life is anything that I fear, I pray on. So I always, whatever fear I may have, I ask God to remove the fear. I ask God to replace the fear with acceptance and accountability. You know, this will bring you balance. This will bring you healing. This will bring you awareness. This will uncloud your vision, because there are too many people living in expectation. There are too many people living in materialism. You know, we want everything to look good, but internally we're dying inside. And what God is saying is like, I want you to be in full alignment with who you are, what you're speaking as. Because if you're saying like, you know, I'm a badass being full of life, then I want you to represent that all the way. I don't want you to just look good with clothes on. I want you to look good internally. I want your decisions to be better. I want you to represent fairness, love, balance, harmony. You know, this is where God wants you. This is, you know, when you're praying, God wants you to be free. This is your justice. God gave you opportunity. Like, you know, there is free will, but again, with the free will, what are you doing in your free will? What are you doing with your will that is free? God gave you an opportunity to make the choices that you need. God gave you wisdom to learn, you know, exactly what you need. There's so much information on this earth. There is so much, not only on this earth, it's also information within you. God has given you senses that will assist you in knowing when to say yes, when to say no. The feeling in your gut tells you what you're experiencing. So with that said, like, don't be afraid. God is giving you opportunity to be connected. You can heal whatever was thrown at you. You can heal this. You can heal. But you don't have to let go. Like, someone's holding so tight to materialism, they don't have room for God. They don't have room for the Most High. And this is truth. Like, you have to cut clear of what's most important. Because what I realize now is that even though the Most High, I feel like sometimes I'll be like, dang, God, are you taking too long? But, you know, I learned to go with the rhythm of God, because God knows what's best. Every time God moved was when it was the right time. Because when I added up, I'm like, dang, like, if that would have happened at the time when I kept asking, then that wouldn't have been a good time for that to happen. God always, the Most High always moves in divine timing. It's not your time. And it's just what I have to keep reminding myself. I got to remind myself that God is always moving in my life, regardless of if I think God is moving slow, or if God hears me or not, you know? And so someone's having internal conflicts because of the people they're around. It's hard. They feel everybody around them is untrustworthy. They're unable to, like, they have to, like, be strategic every time. God is forcing this to break up. Like with the Tower card, it's like God is wanting to end that cycle. Some people, you know, I just heard open my heart. So with the Five of Wands, this is someone who's always in conflict. They're mad. Why are they mad? Okay. They don't want to be mad no more. Have you ever got mad at someone for being mad and you wish bad things on that person? Because that person was so angry, so irrational, so unfair, so even like giving the energy of wickedness, or like maybe you may have thought like this person was wicked and you just was like, oh, I wish that such and such happened to this person. You know, what do you do when you're in that energy? Because when people are bringing you negativity, it's like you want to bring them negativity. You want to wish certain things on people that hurt you or that say negative things about you. Like you want to wish endings to people like that, you know? So you ain't all that innocent either. Because even when people are in conflict with you, even though people have a desire to see things go bad for you, you're still wishing harm on people that hurt you. So y'all both the same. It's still in alignment. It's still in alignment with hate and fear. You know what I'm saying? That's very low vibrational energy. So what do we do when we're met with energy like that? You know, there is a defensive mechanism that you have to have when it comes to that energy, because when people throw it at you, you know, hurt recognizes hurt. And so when you hurting and that person hurting, you want to like bring pain to that person. But deep down, like when you see them smile one day, you like, dang, I wish I didn't think that about that person. I wish I didn't say certain things about that person in my head, or wish certain things on that person when, you know, because when I seen them smile, or when I seen them say hi, or when I seen them be nice to someone else, it make you feel good. Because honestly, when that person was saying hi to that person, or when that person was smiling, that was really like intentional. Like it wasn't intent. It was a calmness in that. It was real. So when you see that realness in that person, and it may not be geared at you, it may be geared at the other person, you're just like, wow, like that person actually does have a heart. They are cool, but you know, it's just like they don't feel that way with you. So anyway, you don't match their energy with negativity. You just defend yourself by protecting your energy. So clarify the Ace of Pentacles then. It's just that someone's mad because they're under judgment for everything that they've been doing to you. Everything that they've been saying about you. Yeah. It's a lot of tower moments happening for people who came for you for no reason, you know? So what I'm seeing here is like, even people, like people mad because you don't want to give them offers. But I mean, it is what it is. Because there's been times I've been rejected many a times, you know? And I've learned to just accept that. So, yeah, like, when people feel like you're passionate and loving and you're fair, that's when people calm down. But when people see that you're like, ah, it's like people want to fight against that. Then they're thinking you doing too much. But they be doing the same thing too. Everybody got like, you know, you're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities, you know. This is what people stress out about. But if only they knew they were badass beings too, full of life, love, and possibilities, then they would be more happier. So with the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, someone's really, really hurt. Someone's hurting. It's so bad. You know, someone needs to heal. Someone definitely needs to heal. And they need to end out cycles. It's hard though. But Because it's like, it's a conflict in relationships that this person has accepted. It's very low vibrational. It's very low vibrational. So with that said, you know, with the Three of Pentacles and the Strength card, you're going to have to be strong in your connections because it's just real toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic. The Five of Wands keeps coming out. And someone's stressing because even though the conflict may be about you. What's happening is the people that are involved. So anyway, like the conflict is, it's like, even when people are telling these people to do this, it's causing anxiety in these people's lives because the pain that they're inflicting upon themselves, and it's causing them to feel stuck. They got opportunities. You still got opportunities. You still got you got justice. You know, your healing is your justice. You know, anyone who's inflicted pain upon you will be receiving karma. Like, the scales have to balance. And even when you let go, you're going to have to experience some sort of pain. That's just what it is. The Chosen have been through so much. And we're still going through a lot because there is a spiritual warfare that's happening. And you just going to have to learn how to, you're going to have to learn how to be strong like that. I just heard, if it's too hot in the kitchen, get out, or something like that. So with the, like, what I'm seeing here is like, there's divine healing that is happening, you know? And I feel like you're strong and you're powerful. This is in your DNA. This is in your DNA to go through obstacles. Like, life ain't always about good things. You know, life is not always about, life is just not always about peaches and roses. You're going to have to go through some things in order to become strong. And so people are hurting in their relationships because it's real toxic. I just see a lot of fighting going on with people. And so they're projecting that energy out to you. People who have healed, people who are who have released. Like, some people, like, there are times where you think you're healed, you think that things are okay, but then you realize, I'm not as healed as I thought I was. There's always many levels of healing. And this is what God is showing people. Because there are some people who may have been blind to where they are. They may have been like, you know, everything is fine. But no, everything is not fine. Especially being in this type of energy here. This is not a good energy. That's a lot of negativity. That's energy projected off of pain and hurt that people have gone through. But remember, when you smile, you release endorphins that assist you in raising your vibration. When you're around by yourself, or like, let's just say you planted your feet in the grass to heal and to give love to the earth. Remember, your DNA is connected to the earth. So when you put your feet in when you ground your feet, or when you ground your hands into the dirt, when you touch the trees and hug the trees, you are bringing your energy, your positive energy in the tree. But someone's bind or feeling bind to this energy. Someone's feeling like real. Someone's wanting to end how they feel. They wanted to end this cycle or this pattern. They wanted to heal and release themselves from something that's so on them. Like, this is just, they've been put into pressure. They've been learning how to survive in toxicity. And now someone is seeing, or there could be light being shed. This is a person who's wanting to gain more knowledge about self. This person thought that they knew or had all the answers. They thought that everything was fine in their life. But what they're realizing is that there is a transformation that needs to be happening. Someone's been on the road, on the same level for a while. And this is someone who's ready to elevate. So when they see you and they see how you where you are chosen, and many are called, but few are chosen. So even if you want to say that you're chosen, then be chosen. But when you're chosen, you gotta do the work. So what I'm seeing here is like someone's like wanting to take in information. Like someone's wanting to learn real fast is what I'm getting. They're surprised at what level some people are on in their life, and they are taken back because they feel like they've been left behind. They feel like they've been doing something for too long. They thought that they had it all or knew it all. But what Spirit is saying is just, it's always, the rabbit hole always goes deeper. There's always knowledge that you not even touch, chosen. There is information out here that will lead you into higher places, better places in your life. It don't always have to deal with the lower chakras, the lower, when it comes to like materialism. Everybody wants to do good in life. Everyone wants a happy home. Everyone wants brand new shoes, a brand new car, a new home. And that stuff looks good. Yeah, I like it. I do. But again, it ain't nothing if you don't have the divine on your side. Like if God is not in your life, then that is the very place that someone needs to start embracing that relationship with the divine. And how you do that is by going within, because that God lives within you. So this is a person needing to research some things, learning more things, learning about themselves, doing a lot of love. Okay, doing a lot of self-love work. This is someone who clarify the Page of Swords. The song I'm hearing is, I put your picture on my mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. I see you walking my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Start to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? I don't know the words. In the dark, can you tell me what this means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window. Is it a star or a sign? That's the reason why you're always on my mind. When I see you. That's my daughter's song. But anyway, it's just like the other song I got is, you make me feel like a natural woman. So what I'm seeing here is like, you are powerful. Everything about you is beautiful. But you're going to have to find those parts of yourself that you feel that you're lacking. You got to come into an understanding that maybe you might be a little jealous, maybe you might be a little envious, maybe you might be a little mad at someone. Like, if you learn to accept certain things about yourself that you don't really feel good about, the feelings that you feel inside are internal, and they are causing conflict within yourself because you're not understanding your feelings. So this is making certain people react in other ways. react in anger, the way they speak, the way they do things, what they, whatever you're doing, even when you're agreeing to things that will tie you to feeling as if you're stuck, when really you never were stuck. You're just needing to learn how to be stronger and learning how to like get through life without taking the easy way, And so your star is, you're not dim. Your light is not dim. You're as beautiful as a freaking rose. You know what I'm saying? You are beautiful. You are powerful. And this is what the divine wants to tell you. No matter what anyone says about you, make sure that you speak over yourself and you let yourself know that you're beautiful. Because you never want anyone saying things in your ear to make you feel low so that they can have power over you. That's the thing. Like, people need to learn how to have power over themselves. With that said, we got the Temperance and the Six of Cups. God is wanting you to go back to your past and heal what you've left behind. Heal with what you just been allowing people to give you. Whatever people have given you, whatever that was, they were able to do that because maybe you didn't love yourself at the time. You didn't notice, because people are real crafty out here. They only hear, like, there are some people that are only here on this earth to kill, steal, and destroy. But if your heart is open to a message of love and light, and you knowing that you have an opportunity to become your best self, then why not do better? Because what I'm also seeing here is someone feeling stuck. But I see that there is an opportunity for you to gain whatever knowledge you need, because you know a whole lot. You know a whole lot. You ain't stupid. That's what I'm seeing. You've traveled many places. You've talked to many people. You experienced many things, but maybe there are certain things that you've never experienced, and that was to learn more about self. Maybe you learned so much about things on the outside, things that didn't even make sense. Maybe you were connected to people that, God is wanting you to be inspired. But with the Five of Swords, there could be someone. Why is the Five of Swords here? Because it's about money. Money is very important to this person. So if that's the case, then do what you like. If that's the life you want to live, that's why I'm saying, like, let me see how much time. If that's the life that you want to live, then whatever life you feel that you were on this earth to live, then that's what you should be living. Where I am now is like, I want my experiences to be very fulfilling, but not with restrictions. I want them all to be divinely guided by the Most High. I want God. If anyone controls my life, it's the Most High. I want the Most High to always be in control of my life. So anyway, let's get some last messages. Let's get some truth cards here. I have to shuffle these cards sometimes. Okay, I'm going to just put these out. All right, so it says, competing with you secretly. We don't forget what they did to you. Karma is coming for that ass. They monitor you through people you don't even speak to. They speak light behind your back. I like that card, light behind your back. But anyway, that, we got two endings here, two transformations. What is this here? Clarify the two death cards. Because someone is wanting to come towards you. This is what someone's been wanting to do for a while. They've been stressing about it. This is a person who wants to connect with you, but they don't have the best intentions. And they don't know how to, like, they don't know how to communicate without it's too many people involved. They're connected to too many people. They're wanting to soften your heart. They're wanting to make you feel for them again. You know, they've been thinking about you, but the intentions behind this person is like, it's never a good energy. And it's because their circles are filled with drama. There's a lot of drama happening in the circles. And this person may not be too happy about that. They're feeling stuck in this. And they're trying not to feel it. But deep down, you know, this is someone who's caught in a lot of negativity with people. And they don't know how to get out. So you got a few people that's wanting to come towards you. But one person, they're going to be acting like a little fake. This is a person who is under judgment. And if they do come towards you, it's going to be led by a fire sign man. Because it's like people wanting to know what you got up. I don't know why these people want to know so bad what you got up. Because the thing is, it's just life. Everyone got life going on. And you don't know what these people are doing, but they are so focused on you. They've been thinking about you. So anyway, let's get some last messages with the Goddess deck. So we have giving and receiving. So this is a card of justice, okay? So with justice, there's fairness, harmony, you know, balance, structure. It's saying, reset your harmonic balance. You are out of alignment. The sacred scales command you to give and receive. If you receive without giving, you are selfish and out of alignment. If you give without receiving, you are stuck in martyrdom and out of alignment. Giving and receiving is spiritual law and spell work. Give time, money, service, resources, and good vibes. If you are a generous giver, cultivate and practice of receiving. Receiving is a sacred feminine principle that makes many uncomfortable. Receive compliments, joy, support, pleasure, friendships, money, and love. They are all the same to spirit. I give easily and freely. I receive freely and easily. Ashe. So yeah, give. All right. We got alchemy and season. So God is wanting you to manifest what you like, what you want in your life. There are people enraged, not feeling that best because they don't know how to surrender. God is asking that you surrender. Become your best self. Get naked with yourself. Explore yourself a little more. Shame, you know, someone's living in shame. And God is like, I want you to have a spiritual awakening because maybe you feel like you've been betrayed. But remember, the only person that can betray yourself is you, okay? So remember, like, you can't say yes to everything. Release resistance because someone's resisting change, okay? God is wanting you to liberate yourself. Embody that energy of the Empress. I've been studying the Empress for a very long time. Also wanting you to be more connected to your higher self. We got the 5 of Wands here. With the 10 of the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Someone's mad because they feel like you're not going to give them an opportunity. But it's because of how this person did you. This is a person who wants to sleep with you too. They could want a relationship with you. They're overthinking. This is a person who you ended a relationship with. They're mad, you know, but they've been doing horrible things to you. And they're under judgment. They possibly took money too. So yeah, this is a person who's wanting to contact you. They could be in alignment with people that just don't know how to end a cycle, you know. These are people who need to release and let go. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So if you're feeling like you're stuck in your relationships, your connections, the Most High is saying, no, you're not. You're not stuck. You can release yourself and move on, and get connected to the divine. Okay, God loves you. Peace.